What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Mika Mig back at it again with another figure review. And today we've got Don Momotaro of the latest Super Sentai Avataro Sentai Don Brothers. This is how they talk in that series, that's why I'm talking this way. Okay, let's pull back from the bit. I'm really excited to be able to get this. This was one of my first pre-orders from a few months ago. I really like Avataro Sentai Don Brothers. It's holding its own as like one of my favorite Sentais. I'm actually planning on making a few series reviews of the Sentais I've watched, and I'm planning to start it with the latest Sentai, Don Brothers. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that, and subscribe and click that bell so that you're notified when that video comes out. But I don't want to drag this out too much. Let's unbox this baby and see what we got inside. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the box. So the packaging for Don Momotaro is really great. I really love the design. I love the red. Again, they're going with this smaller box for Super Sentai. Don Brothers logo here on the side. All of the promo art here on the back. Look at all the dynamic poses you can get. Don Momotaro, Avataro Sentai Don Brothers. So here we've got Don Momotaro out of the box, and first thing I gotta say is I think this design looks great. Ever since the Don Brothers designs were announced last year, I was really a fan of it, especially when he was teased in an episode of Zenkaiser. I was like, this new Sentai looks great. I realized how much influence Bandai really has on the designs of the characters on the show, because if you think about it, Don Momotaro's design at the base level looks pretty much exactly like Zenkaiser's. So if you look at them side by side, you can actually see they're pretty much built of the same components. You've got the belt with the box for one thing. You've got armor up top here that's covering the tighter cloth fabric underneath, and you've got shoulder guards. And then you've got metallic accents at the glove, the wrist, and the boots and the ankle. Props to Bandai though, they could have basically made Don Momotaro a total repaint of Zenkaiser, but I'm pretty sure they didn't, because Don Momotaro feels like a completely new mold. The molds might be similar, the molds and the tools might be similar, but it still was completely reworked for Don Momotaro. So props to Bandai for that. They could have gone cheap route, but you know, it is an expensive toy. As you can see, they're kind of exactly the same in height, which is interesting because in the show, Don Momotaro is taller than Zenkaiser. So I guess for accuracy, yeah, it's not really right, but it's okay. I don't really mind. They didn't really get Deca Red's height difference with the rest of the team right either. So for articulation, I guess it's good that I didn't go too deep into it with Zenkaiser, because they basically share the exact same articulation. You've got a ball joint. You've got ball joints at the top of the neck and the bottom of the neck. I can look up that far. I guess that's pretty good, realistic to how Sentai actors can do it. And look down that far without bending the torso. Pretty good. For the shoulder joints, can't put them up all the way from here to a T pose and still be able to get the shoulder guards out of the way. The shoulder joint does go full 360, so you can put his hands up over his head, and then just reposition the shoulder guard. I think yes. Okay, there you go. This thing does pop off if you push it too far. But it does attach to a ball joint. It does attach to a ball joint over here. This ball joint mechanism is actually different from Zenkaiser. Theirs used a hinge and the shoulder guards didn't pop off. I guess this is safer, and I guess we're less likely to break. I'm guessing that's the reason they went with this. He's got double joints at the elbows, and he's got a hinge joint at the wrist. He's got a ball joint at the mid cut and the waist, so you can do all that good movement, and you can get that deep of a crunch. The belt, I'm pretty sure, is getting in the way of the crunch, but I think this is still pretty good. I think you can. Any further crunching is gonna have to be at the hips. He can arches back that far. That's pretty good. Both he and Zenkaiser did not have the drop down hips, which I have advocated that I am not a fan of because of their tendency to break. So he can put his leg up that far to the front and about that far to the back without rotating the thigh. I think it's pretty good, pretty realistic for the types of poses that you'd expect from a Super Sentai. Swivel at the thigh, double bend at the kneecap. Something that is new with Zenkaiser and Don Momotaro in the new line of Super Sentai Figuarts is they do have a bicep cut, so that is a welcome addition. Swivel at the ankle, and now I've just realized that this new ankle joint that I've pointed out before is kind of bad at articulating front and back. You can't really point the toe. I guess it's also because of the boot, it's catching right there, but it does have a great ankle pivot, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of weird. You can't really point the toe that much. It does move a little bit, and you can. There is a toe joint, so that's still pretty good. For accessories, you do get, similar to Zenkaiser, a total of 5 sets of hands. You do get the Dawn Blaster, which, similar to the Gear Turinger before it, spins here at the gear. It's kind of tight, but that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. So you can position the Dawn Brothers logo however you want. That's pretty cool. Same with the actual toy, the DX toy. It is shaded holographic on one side and kind of bare on the other side. That's why they always hold it on their right hands. You also get Don Momotaro's sword. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Glass Sword or Glass Blade. This gear does not spin, but that's cool. I like that they used clear plastic here, similar with the DX toy. It is actually clear plastic that looks like glass. It's shaded holographic on one side and the other not. It's a cool sword. It has really great effects in the show. So Bandai also included a fan that's printed on the side of the box, so you can cut it out and give Don Momotaro his iconic fan holding pose. I just gotta say that, come on Bandai, why don't you just include it? Just give us the fan. Don't give us an arts and crafts project. Jesus Christ. Okay, so those are all my thoughts on the S.H.Figuarts Don Momotaro. I gotta say, I'm really glad to be able to get Super Sentai Figuarts. I think Bandai is on top of their game in terms of designing, manufacturing these figures. This is Don Momotaro is super solid. I really love the design, the articulation, other than some weird things like the lack of a butterfly joint and the fact that you can't really point the toes as much. I am pretty satisfied with the amount of accessories you get. With Don Momotaro, you got 2 sets of weapons now. Honestly though, I think Bandai's just starting to troll us with the accessories they give with the Figuarts. Like, this fan, just give us the fan. Why do you have to give us an arts and crafts project?
Hey guys, it's Editor Miko here, coming at you from the current timeline. For anyone who's still interested in getting this figure, it is available in Shopee. I think Xplay Collectibles is selling it. It is pretty much on sale now. The price has really gone down over the past few months. It is also available on Amiami and Buyee, and the prices there are super low. If you guys are interested in getting this figure, this is the best time to get it.
So those are all my thoughts on S.H.Figuarts Don Momotaro. I've got more S.H.Figuarts content coming up over the next few months. I've got a bunch of pre-orders coming in. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see those videos. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. It really helps your boy out. I really appreciate you guys. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Jane.
Yo ho hoi, yo ho hoi, yo ho hoi hoi.